on, Brother Richie. You're live. Aloha, it's Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. We're breaking down mostly the AFC Conference Championship game. Yeehaw! The Super Bowl we all wanted. Run it back from a couple years ago, and Chiefs get all the calls all year. I'm not gonna harp on that so much today because the Bills were not well coached. Bills had a lot of issues. Eagles just blast Washington. 4 turnovers. End of story there. What else? Oh, the big NFL boycott is on. I did a petition online. I will show you that later. You can too. I saw a couple petitions. Everybody. Brother Richie, thank you. Let's make this the least watched Super Bowl since 1970 something. Aloha. Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. Let me get my shit going here. I don't know. Pretty perturbed. Sucks. Kind of sucks. The NFL season is all but over for me. I will not be watching the Super Bowl. I've been saying this all season that if the Kansas City Swift refs are in the effing Super Bowl under questionable circumstances, suspect, which it is, and maybe not so much the Bills game, the AFC Championship game, maybe not. But yes, we're still talking about it. But plenty times this season, plenty. What? Almost twice as many fouls, penalties on the other team in their 4-year dynasty run. Almost twice as many penalties and almost twice as many. What is this, dude? Learn more. Please set the frame rate. I don't get it. Okay. I'm working on some shit. I don't care. This is my second to last. So there's a caveat. This is probably my second to last show. I'm going to do a season wrap-up. Try to be mostly positive on every team. Okay? That'll be next week. And if Philly miraculously beats the Chiefs, Swift cheats, it's just so sickening. If they miraculously beat them, I will do a post-Super Bowl show. Because I'm telling the NFL, take a hike, and I'm going to take a hike out here. How about you, Nate? Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback, brought to you by Not Pods, YouTube, backseat, or Facebook. No, dude, I don't care. What's low EPS thing? Don't care. Can I change it here? Fucking irritating, bro. Anyway, nobody's watching. So next week I'll do the NFL wrap-up and Super Bowl show. If and only if there's a miracle. There's no 3 cheat Pete, whatever you want to call it. It's just so crap. It's a disgusting knot in my gut over sports that we don't need. Now we got to listen to Kermit the Frog, little bitch Mahomes, for 2 more weeks. Every time he comes on, I do not listen. I fast forward. I don't want to hear his voice. I don't want to hear. The officials just doing their job. Whatever, bro. Remember that one time when they called offensive offsides, and the Kelsey lateral, And you were bitching after the game. It's just the worst thing I've ever seen. I can't believe they called that. Now you know how we all feel. Dickhead. It's so crap. And it wasn't, the catch, they were still going to get a first down. They probably still score on that, what was probably incomplete. There's, maybe they called it a catch on the field. And the fourth down, when you're doing the same damn play, it only works 2 out of 6 times. If you're going to do the tush push, do it right. My God. Maybe run a fucking dive sweep pitch out or a slant or something. 6 fucking fourth down and short plays, and you only go 2 of 6, and all 6 of them you do the same shit. It's pathetic. Almost fireable offense. McDermott, what the F are we doing here? But we'll get into that. It's going to be a somewhat short one today. But you know what I say about the Super Bowl, bro? No can, ball. Tell the NFL to take a hike and take a hike. I will show you. Let's see. Change.org. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. I only have 4. How do I only have 4? How's that possible? The whole world feels this. But this is change.org, NFL. Take a hike. The great Super Bowl LIX ass boycott. It's funny, kind of ironic that Super Bowl LIX ass that nobody wanted to see. Unless you're an Eagle or a Swiftie or a Kansas City Chiefs fan or Roger Goodell or the NFL in general. The Super Bowl nobody wanted to see, and I only have 4. Maybe I just don't have I don't have the followers I need. I don't know, bro. Go sign some petition, or just don't do it. Go take a hike. If it's 12 below, just watch the 3 Star Wars movies, the original ones. Do something to no effing Super Bowl. Let's drive the ratings down. Show them we're over this scripted shit. Over it. And, most people say, we already know the outcome. It's pathetic, bro. Washington at Philly. I'm going to sum it up in 3 words. 4 turnovers. Or is that 2 words? 4 turnovers. 3 of them, you're inside the 50 drive, and you were moving the ball fine. If you take care of the ball, Washington Commanders, you might win the game, actually. Only punted once or twice. Great fake punt. First drive, and maybe tackle Saquon, the one guy that's going to beat you. Very first play, 70 yards. That just makes no sense to me. I don't understand. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's see if I'm live on Facebook, if I watch myself. Yeah, but I don't know, Brother Richie. Okay, here I am. Yep, okay, I am live on Facebook. I know I'm live on YouTube. Anyone? I should just sit here and do nothing until I see one effing person. All my friends know. Thanks for the support. This is where last show of the year I just rant. Hey, there's one. Hello. My one watcher, watch it. 3, 2, 1. Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback, just sitting all alone in my pseudo studio. Yep. See ya. Thanks a lot. Awesome. But you know what? I don't give a shit. It's like Morgan Freeman said, if you believe in yourself and you don't quit, you will be successful. And I will not quit. I'll be back next year, TikToking as well. Join me on my TikTok. I think Brother Richie, not pods, I don't know. Good fun, though. Done with football. Yeah, you are. You should be done with football. Profile. Brother Richie, yep. Check me out on TikTok. Washington, yep. 2 words, 4 turnovers. And Philly scores on all 4 of them. And you probably would have scored on 3 of them. That's 49 points, possibly 56 points. Do the math. 55-23. So you lose by 32 points, and without 4 turnovers, it could have been 49 points difference. I don't know. I do love Tom Brady, just better and better every week. Uncle Tom Brady, good on you, bro, because those first couple games was kind of painful. So I think week by week, and you knew he would. He's a consummate pro, better and better week by week, and I think a great hire talking around the NFL. Great hire. What Cowherd say? Adding some silver to the silver and gray, silver and black. So love Pete Carroll. You know, and I hate the Raiders now. I had to quit them, but kind of hoping they do okay for all my friends that stayed behind. But you need that. You know, it's just an adult in the room, a stabilizing factor, a culture builder. That's Pete Carroll. So good luck with that. Actually, I mean it. How about the Cowboys? What a fiasco. Jerry Jones. You think I'm staying in my, my zone? This is so far out of my security. You're doing the same shit you ever did. A yes man, the guy that you can control. Jerry should have just named himself head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams coach, O-line, wide receivers. Just do it all, Jerry. Just get down on the field and do it, because that's what you want. And just hiring guys. You're probably in his ear anyway. Game day. When do the kids step up and say something? But, you don't want to lose your cash cow, 82 years old. Then the area said, I didn't buy this as a for-profit thing. I bought this as something to do. And I'm going to do that till I die. I'm going to do it shittily till I die. Talk about me leaving my comfort zone. This is as far out of my comfort zone as can be. It's the same type of shit I did 5 times before. They have more coaches than playoff wins since their last Super Bowl, bro. Oh, my God. Just, if you haven't seen, go back. And, I've watched for about 20 minutes, and it's painful. So this guy's never been a coach. Talk about taking a stab in the dark. Never been a head coach. 25 years. Talk about a risk. I'm hiring this guy. That's a risk. And the guy's sitting right there just going, oh, my God, what did I get myself into? It's a fucking joke. By the way, kick the extra point, people. It's 14-12 in the first quarter. And you're going for 2. Washington, it doesn't matter in the long run now, but how many times? And then you're chasing that point, and then there's 2 extra points you could add. 2 yards. I don't know why it's so effing hard to get 2 yards in the NFL, but it is. You should have 15 Philly special style plays. 15 of them, and practice them a lot. So every 4th down, you might tush push. You might do Philly special. You might do the Timbuktu. You might go triple XZ. You might go the no can Chihu. And all of them are different with a couple this and that, and, motion this way, and do something. It's just so gut-wrenching. Can't get 2 yards. Now you're chasing that point. And how many times that extra point comes back? Look at Baltimore just last week. If they kick the extra point with 9 minutes left, then they only have to kick an extra point to tie the game. Not saying everything's going to come. That's the one thing that I can say, say, if they would have done this and that. But the one thing that I can't add a point on is when they try for 2 and miss it and would have kicked the extra point. The game pretty much would have stayed the same. I just hate to go for 2, man. Unless you have to. That used to be the thing. Only go for 2 when you have to. And I know, it's probably only about 85 to 90% now extra points because they did put it back to 15 yards, but still, it's come to be pretty automatic. Kick the extra point. A little bit of officiating for the Eagles. I'm not going to get into that. Enough. So Eagles go, Eagles fly, Eagles fly. If I had that, let's get the Sports Rock Radio. Trying a new thing. Sports Rock Radio. Where? Just a little bit of background music the whole time instead of fading out. So Buffalo. First of all, just pathetically coached game again. Pathetically called game again. Just don't know what the fuck we're doing. It's just sad, bro. We'll get into some of them. But what I said before the game, because there's so much out there, social media, public, about the officiating, that they'll try to keep the officiating close, but maybe Buffalo will have more turnovers. They did fumble 4 times and got them all back. And it was kind of suspect and kind of funny. The very first 2 passes of the very first drive of the game, the second and the third play of the game, right to KC guys, Josh Allen. Oh, it's nerves. They dropped them, but it was right to them, guys open. So Josh Allen tried to give him a pick, very first play, very first series. So right there, it's pretty much what I had claimed. And the only team to lose a turnover battle pretty much in this whole playoffs and win the game, KC. Imagine that. 1 turnover. And, tush push might be good for Jalen Hurts, but it's not good for everybody. When do we figure this out? Buffalo 2 for 5 on 4th down. And 0 for 1, they kicked the extra point early, but got the offside. So instead of taking it on the kickoff, they take a yard and they can't get a tush push because they don't even tush push. They don't put big guys behind. They put one little back behind, and then he steps backwards and goes left. It's not a tush push. It's a crappy QB sneak. No Canva. What are we doing? And then you do it 5 times. The same shit 5 times. And you're 2 for 5. And you can't bitch about the mark. The official, it was obvious on that 4th down that one official had it at the 40 for the first down. The other guy comes in like this. Here's the line he takes. Oh. He's here. And then the KC guy's arguing with him. He just kind of pushes him a foot this way. Oh. And this is the weirdest thing about that whole situation. You never saw it. I went back and watched the game on replay. They never actually marked the ball. They never brought the chains out. All they said was the previous play is under review, and then they say upon further review, the call stands. There was never a call on the field. There was never a call that said 4th down, bring out the chains. And the 3rd down play, why didn't they challenge that or at least measure that? You should be able, and you know what? Just get an inch. It's on you. And Kincaid, catch that ball. So it was only 6-5 on penalties. And, they threw a couple penalties in the third quarter against the Chiefs, 3 in a row once. And I said, well, this is just to make, this is just for looks, window dressing. So they can't say, oh, it's the officials. And, it probably wasn't. That worthy catch, was not an interception for sure. And it probably hit the ground, but they had a first down anyway. It was a penalty. And then the fourth down, there was one where KC guy, the usual guy, I can't even remember his name. And he lined up okay. He didn't jump the snap a whole lot this game. Mahomes didn't do any dumb shit where he's pussyfooting around. He just slid. There wasn't, can't put it too much on the officials, but there was one ripped off helmet. There's a couple third downs. You're just looking for it. And there's a couple third downs, penalty on them. It's always our ball with the Chiefs, Oh, penalty on us, I guess. Oh, they caught the ball, interference. What about the phantom flag on the Dalton Kincaid drop? Oh, that's another one. They said, oh, there is a flag on the field. Oh, no. And the little flag bar that we all hate, that little yellow thing that you're looking at every single play, that came on. But then the rumor has it in the conspiracy, this might be theory. There's a lot of conspiracy facts. One of the conspiracy theory rumors is that they had a flag already, like in hand, in case if Dalton Kincaid caught that pass. And then it would have been holding on the offense. But since he did, oh, no, it's like right in his hand. It's funny. There's plays they don't even show again when the shit's questionable. And can I see it again? What am I thinking? Get out of bounds when the clock's running out at the end of the game or the end of the first half. How many receivers and try to cut? Just get out of bounds. You're not going to break a tackle and go score. Don't jump offside, especially on third down. Pre-snap, penalties, kill, all the same shit, dude. Just kick the extra point. Fourth down situation, I love. Go for it. F it. Cut the goalposts down and go for it. Kick the PAT. Mahomes actually got blown up once and no flag. That was very, very surprising. Speaking of, and then they just sort of pussyfoot. And two, how many times the defensive ends are rushing, just cut inside, and there's Mahomes with nobody for 10 yards. Like, he's not going to run. He had 11 rushes, bro. Can't stop that. And then around the end zone, you saw him pussyfoot in there. Would somebody smack his ass, please? Somebody take his shit out, please. It's a little late now. You're fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I don't understand. Just, ooh, mighty Mahomo. Yeah, I said it, mighty Mahomo. They're saying it all over fucking Instagram. So, F you. Little bitch, mighty Mahomo. So fucking sick of it. First play of the fourth quarter, full face mask. Josh Allen, no call. That's okay. Rips the helmet off, no call. Few holdings, but I'm not putting this on the officials. I'm putting this on Sean McDermott and Joe Brady and shitty play calling, shitty scheme, shitty play calling, same shit. Run the same shit 5 times in a row, and they stop at 3 of them. It's just idiotic, bro. I'm over it. I'll see you next week. No can. See you in no can, bro. See you next week. Brother Richie, I just got to get more people. A little more. Next year, interviews. I'm going to get famous people next year. That's the plan. Join me on TikTok, Brother Richie. About every 2-3 days, throwing some stuff down. Love you guys. Aloha. Good. Yes, and get me out of here. Ah, brah. Love you guys. 1.6 million views. Thank you, guys. All right.